Off the plan buyers for 4 Canberra developments in places like Throsby and Coombs are now fighting back after their deals were cancelled. Some want their contract back, others want damages.
Whether it be out of or in court action, we're of the view that their interpretation is either unfair or unconscionable. They ought to have provided a very detailed rescission letter to the original property lawyers of each of the purchasers, setting out precisely with reference to the contract, what the reasons were and providing all evidence up front.
But the industry says there's good reason for the sunset clause.
What we've been seeing is the need for some small amount of builders in Canberra to rescind contracts because the cost of building the homes has gone through the roof.
That cost is estimated to have risen by around $120,000 in 6 months in some cases, as labour shortages and rising costs mount. It's a new problem for Canberra, but across the border there are already established laws.
They need to either get written consent from the purchasers or they need to make an application to the Supreme Court of New South Wales.
The law was changed in 2015 after perceived profiteering.
Pre-legislation, pre-2nd November 2015, on an increasing property price market, regrettably some developers were rescinding contracts not fairly.
Robert Ishak believes the laws have worked and developers have been discouraged from taking unfair advantage of buyers in a rising market. But would it work here? The Property Council believes there are protections, but it's far from perfect.
But apparently it's not very user-friendly, there are loopholes, and it's a very big bar to have to go to the Supreme Court for any seller.
The government is planning to introduce legislation later this year, but now the ACT Liberals have their own bill to be introduced in the next sitting. Elizabeth Byrne, ABC News, Canberra.